Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. So today what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can't get a kitchen built, and then we'll also go ahead and plant the fields. I'm not sure what else we'll be able to do after that, so we'll just take that at, you know, one step at a time kind of thing. So what do we need? We're going to need a seed bag. Now, I think we have this one that we're working on. We're going to need about, let's see here, probably 25 seeds for that. And rye, it's not the season for rye, but we do have flax. So we'll go with half and half for this season. Alright, so we'll equip the bag, grab the seed bag, and we'll start planting cabbage on this side, I guess. And then on the other side, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and plant the flax. Hopefully, we can start working on some crafting as well, so I hope that we can slowly work towards getting a forge so we can actually start making our own tools and stuff, at least copper ones. Having a copper hoe and stuff like that would actually be really beneficial at this point. I wasn't expecting how much work this one little tiny farm would be. But we'll make do with what tools we have at the moment, and we'll see if we can't craft up other things in the next couple of days for sure. So there's torches. I think we still have to sell those torches, don't we? Okay, yeah, so it's about 50 or 25, I think. 25 and 25, something like that. That one, that should leave half of the field. Okay, so the other one, what we want is flax. We'll plant these, and then we can start thinking where we're going to be putting the, what do you call it, the kitchen, because we don't want it too far away. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter where we put it, but Alright, so we got the kitchen built, and I moved the workshop a little bit over too, just so we had a little bit of window space. So when we do upgrade the workshop and stuff, we'll have, you know, something that we can actually do in this space. I don't know, just like some decoration, because I'm pretty sure there's a wall right here on this one. There might be a couple windows, I think, at the back here facing the kitchen. So I'm not really sure if this is the angle that I want it to be facing or not, but we can always move them just using the move tool. So we would just basically do that, and then we can move it wherever we want. So that was added not too long ago, which is really handy. But yeah, anyhow, I wanted to cook up some meals, so I made 10 bowls, and it only requires a couple logs to do that, so that's not too bad. And they have durability, right? So the other thing that I wanted to do was unlock potage, so we could start crafting some of this up. So I'm going to craft up 10. It's going to cost 30 meat and I think 20 cabbage, so let's just check to see what it is. So yeah, 20 cabbage. So it's pretty expensive, but it's pretty filling as well. So I usually put my settlement on potage for foods and stuff like that, because it's relatively cheap to make, really filling, and early on it's really good. So, but it only requires a bowl, which isn't too bad. We'll craft some of these up. We're already on 5, and then I think we'll probably maybe make some more bowls and sell them, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they're the most profitable, but for logs themselves, I think that we could probably end up using the logs to make a little bit of profit. Will also give us some crafting experience as well too. Yeah, so that's good. There's a whole bunch of other dishes that we can make here too. Hey, we got the smithy unlocked. Nice. Alright, so we'll put that down here. And we'll put the cabbage down here. We don't have much cabbage left, but it's still enough. We'll probably have enough for the meat that we do have. And that. Okay. Alright, so I am starting work on a blacksmith, or forge. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Smithy? There's so many names to call it the same thing, right? Let's see here. Smithy. That's what it is. So, could be called a forge. It's basically the same thing, so. Alright, let's grab some more wood. I got an axe just so we could, get some additional wood because we're going to need it. Get some sticks and stuff from it as well, so if we get any saplings while we're cutting down some of these, that'll be great, but I'm not totally in need of them. Got some feathers. We will need feathers eventually. So I think we just needed pretty much one more wood, but let's see here. Yeah, we need some sticks. Finish the sticks first. Might need to collect some more. I don't think we have enough to finish the entire walls yet. Yeah, we're gonna need 2 more sticks. Okay. Probably could just pick some of the ones off the ground, like these. I'm sure there's another one close by somewhere. There's one. Perfect. 2 sticks. That's all we need. Like, cut my guys out of energy, too. Oh, and I unlocked a couple more skills for farming as well. So we have... I pumped it into orchard... basically the yield for getting, like, harvesting trees and stuff, because we're going to eventually need that for when those trees are mature, so yeah, I figured I would get that all set up. Okay, 32, that's all we need. So we'll build this up, and then what we can do is we can start mining. And we'll get some copper, because that will be the first set of things that we'll be actually getting. So, and this will pull in a lot more money, so I'm not too worried about expenses, what it will cost to get some tools and stuff unlocked. Oh. We need 10 sticks. To make a hammer. We're so close. One stick. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple things unlocked here. We got the weapon for a bronze mace. Now you actually unlock the bronze maces early on, and a few of the other bronze weapons. So they do go for a little bit more, so I ended up going with a bronze mace. I think that's probably the cheapest and most, what do you call it, efficient one to actually buy. I did the math way back, and it seems to be pretty standard. So we get like 340 divided by 2, so a decent amount per mace, so that's good. I also unlocked some copper tools, so I got copper axe, copper sickle, and copper hoe, and we also got copper arrows. So I crafted some of those up. I have 20 copper arrows, 1 copper axe, 1 copper hoe, and 2 copper sickles. That should get us ready for next season, so that'll be good. And I don't, oh, she is still working, so we'll give her a copper axe instead. Well, we'll leave the stone ones in there. She only has 4 left to work on, so that'll be fine. And we can put the other tools away in here. So 1 copper hoe and 2 copper sickles. I don't know if that copper sickles is going to be enough to do the entire flax, but hopefully it will be. And that leaves us with 3,000 still left over, which is fine. We can store that for taxes and other things that we need. So that's good. We still have 14 copper arrows. That brings us up to 34. And yeah, I think that will be good. We'll probably go hunting tomorrow. We'll have the farm to deal with tomorrow as well, because it'll be summer. But other than that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, let me know in the comments what you liked about it, and if you have any thoughts on what I should be working on next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.